A mistake. This is Rocksteady we talking about. Quick lesson of Rocksteady. Exhibit A, based out of London in 2004. Exhibit B, voted top 25 base companies to work for in 2022. Exhibit C, 8 years since a Batman Arkham game. Suicide Squad has already been delayed once and could be looking at another. Do we know why this may happen? To avoid a mistake. Remember to hit one of those engagement buttons at some point in the video. Welcome to Mr. Unleashed World. Now we are all interested in seeing how Rocksteady put together Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. But of course we know games take time. There's 3 mistakes Rocksteady may want to avoid before announcing a final release date for Suicide Squad. If Suicide Squad end up being a flop, then I'm going to be under opinion that there's no way to make a co-op superhero game, which is a shame. For example, we had Marvel's Avengers, people had issue with that one. We got Gotham Knights, people have an issue with that one. I know there will be haters no matter what game is released and no matter how it's released, but each of those games I mentioned had a specific issue that the community did not like or agree with. Rocksteady was the preferred person for Gotham Knights to be made. Now to get their chance to Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. They do not want to give a bad quality game. They do have a large task ahead of them, just for the fact that the game will be coming out on cross platforms. The game will not be dropping on last gen consoles that I just found out is PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. Those will not have Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. And this is the same direction that we seen at Gotham Knights go, just to make sure the quality was up to par. But Gotham Knights is still being labeled as a last generation graphic game. It's got to be tough for co-op to be made in this day and age, especially when you're going to have multiple users at once playing the game with a drop-in, drop-out feature. So you have to integrate that as well and still have the quality of the game run pretty good. And if it's not running good, best believe the community is going to let them know about it. There has not been no mention that crossplay going to be available in the game, but I figure that it would be available at some point as well. Bad quality game is something that Rocksteady must try to avoid and not be called out on the bum list for releasing a lower than average game that is expected to be better than Gotham Knights or better than Batman Arkham franchise. Let me know in the comment section, do you think Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League will live up to Batman Arkham franchise? If you wouldn't mind, hit that subscribe button to keep up with Suicide Squad news and game information as it comes available, just so you stay informed on what's going on until the game release. Some people are not a fan of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League and can care less about this game and waiting for Wonder Woman that's coming out down the line. I would love to see Suicide Squad have a nice game release instead of paying $70 for a game that's gonna be buggy, or even more to having all these extras that come with the game, but the game's still buggy. Don't waste my money. Rocksteady is a good development company to make Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. For one, they are the makers of the Batman Arkham franchise that a lot of people enjoy playing. Now, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League backstory is that Brainiac took over the superheroes and Task Force X, Harley Quinn, Boomerang, Deadshot, and King Shark is supposed to go and kill Superman, Green Lantern, The Flash, and we're not sure where Wonder Woman stands yet. There's also this mystery person holding a handgun to Harley Quinn at some point in the trailer, but we have no idea who that is at this time. So the storyline Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, you don't want to have an unfulfilled storyline, and unlike Gotham Knights who did okay with their city, you want Metropolis to be more involved and more entertaining, especially since the game seemed to be cast in an evening setting. In Gotham Knights, the Court of Owls seemed to be the big deal of the game, then it switched over to the League of Assassins. Sorry for the people who have not played the game yet, but the Court of Owls storyline did not last as long as you thought it would. If they're going to go with Brainiac and Kill the Justice League, they have to make sure that is a more fulfilling storyline. And a mistake they don't want to make is have Suicide Squad game have no reference back to Batman Arkham verse, because Batman is not in Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League that we know of, just like he's not in Gotham Knights. They have to make sure they relay the storyline back to Batman Arkhamverse, where in the Arkhamverse, Batman initiated a protocol to kill him and Alfred after revealing himself to the public. Now, like I said, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is the next important lineup when it comes to superhero games, even though that Suicide Squad is a kind of an anti-villain, I should say. But yeah, supposedly supposed to release spring of 2023, but still no release date as of right now. The Game Awards is coming up soon, and hopefully we get something about it then. But if no release date is given, they do not want to make a mistake. And if you want more Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League information, click on this video on your screen. Subscribe to Mr. Unleashed World.